guys, and welcome to my channel. Today it's week 3 of my 10-week declutter 10-week declutter program, 10 weeks to a clutter-free home. I have a blog post linked down below so you can see what I'm working on today for every week. Today I'm working on my kitchen pantry, my closet pantry, and my little appliance shelf that I have for small appliances. That's downstairs in a basement. I am not deep cleaning the shelf. I will wipe things down, like there's a little smudge over there on the door and stuff like that, but I'm not like thoroughly deep cleaning all the bins and stuff like that. I'm just, as you can see, it's a mess, so I just want to reorganize it, take stuff that doesn't belong out of it, put it where it goes, or throw it out if it needs to be thrown out, so that way when I do go ahead and deep cleaning, I won't have to actually declutter it as well. So it just makes that process a little faster. So I have my sections. As you can see, the top shelf is breakfast items, well, supposed to be. Then the second shelf is bread and snacks. Then it's spices, nuts, seeds, and sweeteners. And then flour and corn and things like that are all in here. So I'm going to get started from top and work my way down to the bottom. So I have my garbage set up, and as well I'm using one of these 31 totes to put anything that needs to go downstairs into it, so that way I can just pick it up and take it down. I honestly think that I could be clean and decluttering and organizing my pantry every other week, because with 4 people living here, nothing ever makes it where it's supposed to be, and I'm just as much to blame as the rest of my family. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to take things downstairs or into the other pantry, and I shove it in here until I can't deal with it anymore, and then I'll take it down. So much better. I don't fit into your box. I wasn't going to really clean the cupboards, but there was so much mess on the bottom from like crackers and snacky items. I had to run the vacuum through it. All those chocolates, they're actually the 99% dark chocolate. It is a great snack for if you're doing low carb or watching your carbs, because I think the whole bar has like 1 gram of carbs. Free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. As I mentioned in my previous videos on decluttering the pantry, I love to store my herbs in the mason jars. They're easy to see, great to label, and they fit perfectly in my drawer. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. So that wasn't that bad. The empty container that I just placed over there, I'm going to trade off. I have to relabel it and put pancake mix in there from the one that I have down there, because that one doesn't really work very well. That one's going to be more for snacks like pretzel sticks or corn tortillas. As you can see, I have to go grocery shopping because I'm all out of snacks, nuts, and things like that. So I have a detailed video on how I deep clean this really well, so I will link it in a corner if you want to have a look at it. I also share labeling and all that stuff in there, so make sure you check it out. Now I'm gonna move on to my
closet pantry. This closet pantry, if you're not familiar, is located in my mudroom, and because I have a large coat closet right next to my mudroom, I wasn't utilizing this space for anything, so I decided to convert it into a pantry. Sorry that you are only watching back of my head because it's such a tight space and it's very hard for me to record what I'm doing. I typically get questions regarding this little drawer thingy. It came from IKEA. So here is the shelf that I was talking about, and I just keep small appliances that I use, just not on regular basis. So there's a deep fryer, there is a big roaster, meat grinder, juicer, popcorn maker, bread maker. I have my air fryer currently here, but I'm thinking about changing that up because I do use the air fryer quite a bit. And this is over, if you watch my channel, right by my seasonal storage decor.
I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
So here it is, all done up. I just straightened out everything and put everything more like a puzzle so everything fits on. Like I said, the air fryer is gonna move upstairs, but I think I'm gonna bring my pasta maker and my blender down because I don't use pasta maker that often because I usually make a bigger batch and then just freeze it. So I have it for a couple times, so I maybe use it once a month, maybe once every month and a half. So it doesn't need to be up there, but I don't want to store. Some people store their small appliances in a fruit cellar. I do find fruit cellar has too much humidity for where I live, so it's not good for the appliances. But over here I've been storing them for several years now and it does work. So let me just kind of give you an overview. So I have an ice cream maker right here. This is food saver. Then back here I have a KitchenAid attachment for sausage stuffer. This is that Yo Mama's. Now this I've been contemplating about getting rid of just because we use it maybe once a year, if that. Then I also have this thing which I have to think about whether I'm gonna get rid of it. It's the microwave chip maker and I truly don't find that it does work well. My hamburger press and the little dividers are in here. Then there's some wood chips for smoking for our smoker. Over here I just have a hot plate which I use often. This is a soup noodle maker because my pasta maker doesn't make soup noodles, it just makes pasta. So I have hand one that I use when I make my soup noodles. These are just odds and ends, like these things that go inside a Instant Pot. So I have all stuff like that in here, the little parts to all the appliances that I don't want to lose. So I said juicer, my bread maker. This is a brand new appliance that I just picked up and it's a electric wok because we needed a wok and this one was big enough for what I was looking for and kind of like the idea of it being its own appliance. And then I have the air fryer, extra slow cooker, which comes in handy because I ended up getting a bigger one because this one wasn't big enough, but I do use both of them. The bigger one I use more often, but several times a year I do use both of them at the same time. I have a popcorn machine there, which I don't pop my popcorn in a microwave. We don't eat popcorn that often because my son doesn't like it, so just once in a while, a couple times a month. My rotisserie machine, which gets used quite a bit, but I just don't have room for it upstairs. My meat grinder and sausage stuffer is here. So this is just a small sausage stuffer, kind of like the one up top, but it's stronger than the one up top. So, and then I have the deep fryer and like a roasting oven type of thing here. I do love small appliances. I love to cook. I love having all the gadgets, so I need an extra shelf for them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It just kind of shows you how I organize all my kitchen stuff. Well, some of my kitchen stuff. And next week I will be organizing my kitchen cupboard. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching.
Just keep on moving.